What's up, Phantaboulous? It's Phantaboulous here, and welcome to another mod showcase. And today I have something incredible. Like, this is something I've been waiting for since Minecraft came out. Well, maybe not since Minecraft came out, but since I really started building and all that stuff, I've been wanting something like this, and I'm so happy someone finally made this. It's called the Molasses Doors Mod. The link is in the description. It's made by RB, and this basically has multiple things that I've always wanted, and they put it in one very simple, awesome mod. And I'm going to start right off. You might see something weird here. I will show you that later, but first, let's look at this. Look at that. Come on, this is cool. We got sliding doors. That's so cool. Sliding doors with two little bars here. Those are called player sensors, and they give a tiny redstone signal to the doors when you walk under them. And this also works with normal doors, of course, but the special thing here is these sliding doors, and they're in iron and they're in wood. It doesn't really matter much. You can also open them by hand if I can come close enough and right click it. There we go. And it basically also opens both doors. I will show you that later with that house. There's more to it, and it's going to be really fun. So how do you craft these wooden and iron slide doors? Well, you take 3 glass and 3 wood, and you get a wooden slide door. And for the iron, you take again the 3 glass, but this time you take 3 iron ingots, and you have a iron slide door. Now for the player sensor, that you walk under it and it will open, you need 3 glass, 2 iron and a redstone, and you will get a player sensor that you can place above your door. And we are here in Ross's shop. This is like a perfect solution if you want to create a cool shop. Sliding doors are typical for malls and that kind of stuff. So that's really awesome. I'm going to Ross's house, which is on the other side, because I want to show you something there. Ross, I hope you don't mind. I'm going over there right now, and I'm going to show you something. Ross's house, there we go. Now, have you ever had the problem that you're making a not too big house, and then you're like, I want the outside to be bricks or wood, and the inside, you don't want that. You don't want the inside of your walls the same as the house looks on the outside. Well, this mod does exactly that, because in this mod, you can have 2 blocks mixed in one. And if you can look at here in the window, you can see we mixed bricks with colored clay. This is incredible. This is something I've been wanting all the time, because always you have the problem that if you want to create a nice interior, you will always have to need a double block wall, which is very thick, especially if you have a pretty tiny home. So this is a perfect solution. And the other thing that you might have noticed when we walked into this house is this. Look, the doors are animated and fluent too. And also, of course, both of them open just like the sliding doors when you do it. This is finally, like, this is something so simple. Everyone could have added this, but no, this guy did it. No, none of them it's not been done before really in the last years. But yeah, these mixing blocks, it's amazing, right? And I'm going to show you how to do this. Basically, you need 2 pistons and 6 iron ingots, and you will get a block mixer. Now I'm gonna take this out of here with some random blocks I picked. It doesn't matter at all. I'm just going to place this block mixer right here. I hope you don't mind, Ross. And what we're going to do, we're gonna right click these block mixer, and we're going to connect or mix 2 blocks. So I'm going for the diamond ore and for the yellow wool. And it's going to start mixing it together, and we're waiting a little bit, and then we have a mix block. And this is diamond ore and yellow wool. This is amazing. Like, you can do so much with this. It's so easy and it's so amazingly cool. And we can do the same with the red wool and the sponge. And we wait a little bit for this is done. And if it's done, we can take it out and we can put it right here. And we have a sponge with red wool. And on one side it's completely sponge, on the other side it's complete red wool. And this works with almost every block. It doesn't work with glass, I know that for sure. I'm not sure if it works with things like furnaces, but maybe it does, maybe it does. It's not really important. So that's that. Now, if we walk upstairs, and that's, by the way, also what I did over there on Ross's store. That's really cool. We can do a third thing. And we have a nice lever over here. And I'm going to pull this lever, and oh, you hear the weird sound. And we're going to outside, and you will see that magically a P has appeared with some glitching stuff. Now, what is this? This is something so cool. it's called Vanishing Frames. And we got 3 different sorts of them, and we'll show you them in a little bit. But basically, it's a frame that you can give any texture you want, and with a redstone signal, it will vanish. I'm sorry, I think with a redstone signal, it's vanished. Without a redstone signal, you have it like this. And of course, some of the blocks glitch sometimes. That's of course meant so you don't have a complete hidden base, that there's at least some tip or hint that there might be something important over there. So I'm going to show you right now what you can do with it. You can, for example, make a really cool hidden base. Here you see a normal mountain with some glitching blocks. Might there be somewhere something over there? Who knows? Yes, there is. There's this nice diamonds and gold, and someone is keeping all their diamonds here. Maybe there's maybe the diamonds are from Ross. I don't know. So we're going to close this off again, and there's nothing. You can also not walk through it, so that it's completely solid. Now you can do some cool stuff with this. For example, like this. This is going to be really spacey. So I'm going to take this redstone. I'm going to remove this and put this in here, and we can create this. Now, if this isn't spacing, and if you can see, it's not even that laggy. So I'm pretty happy with that. So that's really cool. Let's see if we can do it a little bit slower, or that I'm going to break it. There we go. This is really cool. Imagine all the stuff you can do with this. Now, I'm going to show you something, and that's going to explain to you how to use those things. Because there's 3 different sorts. And that's the wooden vanishing frame, the iron vanishing frame, and the golden vanishing frame. Now there's a big difference in all of these. The wooden is the simplest one. And basically, the redstone signal that you give it, it will go through all the connected blocks that are a vanishing frame, and it will disappear all of them. The iron one also only does it for the blocks that are the same ID. So for example, all the wool blocks, all the colored clay blocks, probably all the wood blocks, and then it stops. The golden one is completely individual. So this would should actually also go for 1 color of wool, 1 color of clay, 1 specific sort of wood. So we're going to try that out right now. As you can see, the wooden frame, it completely disappears. The iron frame goes up to the golden blocks, which is not wool, that's why it stays there. And the golden frame only does 1 sort of wool. So imagine all the possibilities with this. It's awesome. And I'm going to show you how to craft them. This is the base for all the vanishing frames. 4 pieces of redstone and an ender pearl. And then you basically need either sticks, iron ingots, or gold ingots. And you can create this. Now, this is a mod. I'm in love with this. Like, you can do so much with it. You can create really cool art, or like what I showed you right here. And you can create amazing traps, some hidden bases. It's going to be really fun in survival. I'm sure it's also really fun in multiplayer. So thank you so much for watching. This is an awesome mod. Go check it out in the description. I really love it. I might put it in my own mod pack, to be honest. And I really hope to see you in my next mod showcase.